Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have a good goal today here at Exeltech Space Program. We have actually gone ahead and done a little bit of work off camera. We now have a couple of new satellites in orbit. Yep, here we have the ComSat, and we have a new satellite around the moon, another ComSat. This is done so that we are able to communicate with our satellites that have only short-range communication around Moon. Honestly, I should have expected that we would have a longer range issue previously. But it's been resolved now, so we ended up getting the rest of the science that was on our little science satellite that is still in good orbit. And our ComSat also has the capability of scanning the surface of Moon, which is why it is in a rather eccentric orbit. This is to give us a much better view of the surface of Moon for when we decide to land on it, which will be fairly soon. In fact, we are going to probably be doing that within 1 or 2 episodes, depending on how I'm feeling. But for now, we have a different goal altogether. I have gone ahead and created a rocket to start off our new, and this is very exciting, our new space tourism industry. So, let's load up Buddy Flight. So, this is the Buddy Flight. It is perfectly capable of achieving orbit. And that is actually our current goal. We have someone who wants to go to orbit, and they are going to be riding inside of this secondary cockpit. Yes, I believe this is the one that they're going to ride in. Let's see. Mark 1 inline cockpit? Ah, yes. We're going to move Jeb to here, and Tito, he is our first volunteer tourist. He is going to be sitting in the inline cockpit, getting to watch the entire flight in first-person mode, as opposed to like on a camera or something like that. I'm sure he is quite excited. So let's see. Test the decoupler. I'm not worried about that right now. That's for min-miss. We're not worrying about min-miss for quite some time. Pressure readings. I haven't made a plane that's good enough to get these pressure readings. Let's see. Ah, yes, here we go. Tourism, kick off space tourism. We need a pilot. We have a pilot. At least one of them. Our passenger is Tito Kerman, and we are going to be orbiting around Kerbin, above 75,000 meters. So, pretty straightforward, pretty easy to do. Now, this isn't really going to give us a huge amount of stuff. I don't think we're going to get any science for this at all. We might get some good money, but mainly we're going to get some reputation, which is decent. And hey, the cost of this flight, not very expensive at all. We can afford this easily. Let's just double check. We have parachute issues, it says. See, this command pod has no crew assigned, or has crew assigned, but no parachutes attached. We did find a parachute in the same separation stage. Make sure it is attached correctly. Well, it's definitely attached correctly. So, you shouldn't be having any problems at all. Let's see, hatch obstructed. Hatch can't open because it is blocked. Your crew will not be able to enter or exit. That's fine. They don't need to get out. And unused monopropellant resource. Don't care. So this is the final stage for this flight. Everything should be fine. I don't really think I need this part here. Oops, I bumped my mic stand again. I don't really think I need this part here, but I figured I might as well. And we have some science stuff in here just in case I have missed any science on route to re-entry. Alright, so I'm feeling nervous, but excited at the same time. Now, this should all go well. I'm just going to say this because I don't know if I tweaked anything. I don't remember I tweaked anything, actually. Let's go ahead and launch this baby. Take a quick drink of lemonade. It's actually kind of a chilly day for lemonade. Usually you drink lemonade on hot summer days, but for some reason the temperature's like in the 40s and 50s. Climate change. It's gotta be it. And hey, Tito, you look a lot like Jeb. You related at all? Okie dokie. Let's go ahead and open this up, bring up the orbital map. Alright, Tito. It's time. You and Jeb. Alone. Off to space. Where if you are outside of that vessel at all, you will die. I feel, Tito. Scared speechless now. 3, 2, 1, launch. So this should have absolutely no problems getting up. It's a lot like all my comsats that I've been sending up, just with a little more control down at the bottom, because I have more fins. Let's not lean too far over. Things tend to go horribly if I lean too far. I don't even know if I'm going to be worried about getting a perfect gravity turn going or not, because why would I need to? This is fine as it is. Although I will start burning with this before these run out. Partially to reduce the weight. We're going Mach 1 now. Sound barrier is thoroughly broken. God dang it, I keep on bumping my microphone stand. Okay, let's actually start doing a gravity turn. I should be able to do this fine. Oh dear. Hey. I screwed up. Alright. Trying that again. 3, 2, 1, launch. I forgot that I had the engine above the separation, which is a stupid move on my part. Okay. So perhaps we should just skip ahead to the point where I'm ready to fire off the next set of rockets, huh? Sounds like a good idea to me. Alright, we're coming up to the point that we're going to start firing off our next set of rockets. Start doing a bit of a gravity turn. Should be no more than 10 degrees off. No, 20 degrees off for now. And fire the next set of rockets. And solid fuel is now running out. Dump the boosters. We have 3 parachutes on there, so we should recover that with no problem. Now this is why I needed to start burning a little bit early, because without those solid fuel boosters, we're actually a little bit slow. And that's also why I don't really want to be going too much into my gravity turn, because it's not going to work out very well for me if I do. I'm just going to keep on burning in this direction and hope that we start actually increasing this number instead of decreasing. It is slowing down, so I should be on my way to actual positive number growth. And there we have it. We are now increasing our velocity. Perfect. And with a slightly increased velocity, I'm going to tilt us a little bit further. And this is all the further we're going to tilt. So, hopefully, we're going to be achieving orbit with this. Look, I don't put full value into this. I probably could have done with one less fuel can here. Make it a bit shorter, get going a little bit faster. I don't know. I just didn't really plan it out perfectly, but that's how we do things here at Exeltech. We do things very messily, and usually it ends up biting us in the ass later on. Alright, so we'll see if we get orbit with this. I have full confidence we will. And we are out of fuel in this stage. But hey, we should still be achieving orbit with this because we have a lot less mass, and that's going to come crashing back down to Kerbin at least. I don't think I put parachutes on that one though, so we're losing a bit of money. Oh well, Exeltech Industries is loaded with cash. We do amazing work. So Tito, you are in space. How are you feeling? You seem pretty damn excited. Hope you're feeling pretty good about this, because you are the first guy we've ever brought up to space who is not certified to be in space. We just did it because you promised to give us a good amount of money. And you unquestioningly agreed to sign all of the liability waivers that pretty much guaranteed the possibility of your death. That's what you get when you don't read the contracts. Okay. Ignore the fact that these numbers are going down. We are going to achieve... We're going to achieve, I swear. I really hope we do. Because if we don't, then this sucks. But hey, we only need a couple more dozen meters per second change. And our periapse is coming up. It's going up. We are circularizing. We now have achieved orbit. Yes. Congratulations, Tito. We're in orbit. You are the first. So now we just need to bring you back home and everything will be safe and sound. How would you like to go one trip around Kerbin and then we try to land at the Space Center? Sound good to you, buddy? I hope so, because that's what we are going to do. Let's see, so the Space Center's over there. I like that I have my Carbonite Hunter down there because it's a good visual representation of where exactly the Space Center's at when you're in map mode. Doesn't matter which side of the planet you're on either. You can see it anywhere. Right, let's quick save this in case I shoot past the Space Center. I don't think I will, because it's only 50 meters per second. Oh, stage destroyed. I kind of figured that would be the case. Yep, looks like it was the part that we ended up not putting parachutes on. But the other two parts, got those back, so hey, that's good, right? Man, is it still going to be dark by the time we get here? That's kind of funny. Okay, let's add a maneuver to bring ourselves directly onto that probe. Yeah, I think that will give us plenty of time to get there. Although maybe I should just... No, I need to come in a lot shallower than that. We'll put the maneuver here. And go for that. At least then, if we end up in the ocean, it's close. Alright, Tito. It's time for us to come home. What you looking at anyway? And you just keep looking up. Ah, I see. He's looking at the planet that's above him. That is a lovely view. Although, it's a little bit dark. Let's... There we go. That's a nicer view. Alright. How do I get out of here? What's the button to escape from the interior view? Well, you know what? Due to complications with the game and me not being able to do anything, these readouts are useless. Looks like I might have set us into a re-entry moment. How exactly am I gonna... I completely missed my maneuver because I can't get out of map view, or cabin view, excuse me. Let's just hope everything turns out well after this. Still stuck in this view. Oh boy. This is... Well, at least if I use this guy, I should be able to do a lot better job of controlling where I'm looking. I hope. Alright, we're coming in backwards, which I think is the best way for this guy to be going, because he's going backwards, and at least he will be pressing against the seat. Something support. Don't know. Hey! The thing says we're coming down. This is going to be an interesting view. Alright, for one, there we go. Now I can look out and see where we're going to an extent. Currently going Mach 5, almost Mach 6. Let's rotate the camera. Rotate our vessel. Is there any extra controls for Jeb? Nope, I don't believe so. See, what's our current height? Currently 4,000. dropping the stage. Because we just got whipped around. And oh boy, look at this re-entry effect. Hey, it's the KSC. Bye, KSC. I completely overshot you. Man, the field of view on this is wonky when you're zoomed out this far. Okay, try to keep us pointed in the right direction. Our ablator is holding. Our radar altitude says we're still fine. I don't... I didn't really want to try to do a re-entry like this. If I had to, I would have wanted to do it forward. So that way I could see myself hurtling towards the ground. Our altitude is currently at 3,000. It's below 3,000, so I will deploy the chutes. And hope that they hold. Let's go ahead and turn off SAS. Although, I think once we get down to about 100 meters, I will turn SAS back on, just because... Ooh, that was a bit rough. Anyway, I think I'll turn the SAS back on, just because it would help keep this from flopping over and potentially breaking. That was pretty cool, honestly. Believe it or not, this is the first time I've done a re-entry entirely inside the cockpit. Although, I guess not really entirely, because I did go out to map mode just to be able to make sure I was actually going to re-orbit. Re-enter, not re-orbit. Still, this is pretty cool. Got a nice view of the ocean. Kerbal Space Center is not too far off. See nothing but parachutes clipping through each other. I'm going to hold off just a little bit longer on the SAS. And now it's fine. Hey! We did it. Science. Atmosphere and temperature. Hooray! I got science. So how do I get this thing back to the KSC? I can't really access it from here. Help! I need a button. SOS! Let's just get back to the KSC. Alright, so I just had to hit escape and go back to the Space Center because there was no way I was able to figure out how to get out of the thing. But hey, we did it. Buddy flight. We're going to recover you. And we got a little bit of science, which is always good. We got a good amount of our parts back. 95% value almost. So pretty much a third of what we spent. And we got these guys back. I don't know why he's getting experience, because he's just a tourist. He's not going to join us, is he? Alright, so... Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah, blah. Wait. What? How do... What? What is... Someone help me understand. I've recovered this guy. I did the orbit, right? Come on. This worked, right? Oh, maybe I didn't get my periapts high enough. Ah, Tito, you're gonna have to go back up again. I screwed up badly. Alright, take 2. Alright, so rather than do that all again, I decided to just load the quick save. And see if we can get this done properly. So this is where the problem is. As soon as I start to deorbit, it's like, oh no, you're not at a periapse above 75,000 meters. So you can't do this. I think this might be broken. Because how am I supposed to recover Tito Kerman if I can't drop my periapsis below 75,000 meters? I might have to take that mod off. I was kind of excited to do the space tourism stuff, but if it's not going to work, then I'm just not going to be able to have it. Huh. Well, that is quite a bummer indeed. I guess I can bring this in closer to the KSC. There, that should be plenty close enough. Yeah, see if it works at all, which I'm gonna doubt. Alright, so recover and come on. Yep. Didn't complete the contract. Well, I guess that means I'm just gonna have to uninstall the tourism mod. Damn. Big double damn. I'm pretty disappointed in that. That was something I was looking forward to. Well, I guess next episode we're just gonna go to the moon with a Kerbin and land on it, collect some science, head home, and then celebrate with some sort of Kerbikins. I don't know. Some type of alcohol. I'm depressed now. I think I'm just gonna do a couple of these test missions and then call it a day. Take care, guys. I will see you next time. And goodbye.